Mic check, 1, 2. Check 1, check 1. 1, 2, 3. Yorktown, Roberto, good to see you. There's Diane and Lacoste, half an inch of rain there. So glad y'all are with us tonight. Rain was so nice, wasn't it, Mary? I'm telling you, beautiful rain. Really nice night tonight. Well, they're on the 7-day, Paul, but not in the short term. But they're there. Happy Thursday. This is Bill Taylor, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Hope you and yours are having an awesome Thursday night. It is an awesome night outside. It is so beautiful. It feels really good. The air beginning to slowly, very gradually dry out. We still had dew points in the mid to upper 60s all afternoon. So you still felt a little bit of the humidity. We're not really getting the dry air yet, but it's on the way. It's on the way. Happy Thursday, Shell. Poteet's here. Hi, Zeneda. Take a look. Temperature-wise, 75 is pretty popular across the city. We've got 68 in Bernie, Bandera, 74 New Braunfels, 73 at Randolph, 75 at Lackland. 72 Stockdale and Floresville. Looking pretty good. Want to show you the numbers today. We hit the high early because we spent most of the afternoon in the 70s under the clouds. 82 the high, and there's the official at the airport, 1.4. That's a good soaker for San Antonio, 1.41. And obviously, with it being only the 5th day of October, that's as much as we've seen this month now. So it brings us up to 15.7 for the year. But rain totals were a little bit more impressive elsewhere. Let's take a look at where the rain is right now. Still coming down pretty good in the valley. Just really kind of coming to an end. San Antonio's been clear for several hours, but we did get a really good deposit of rainfall. Here's some of the numbers, especially up to the north, in between Bandera and Kerrville, 2.5. Same out at Seguin, a little more than that. East Bexar County, we've got 1 rainfall estimate. And this is based on rainfall rates, the rate at which this rain was coming down. That's 3 inches near Live Oak. Then as you move farther east, we had some real impressive totals south of I-10. Southwest of Houston, they had several days of rainfall, flooding in those counties down to the coast. So a little more than 6 in the last 24 hours. 2.5 near Hallettsville, inch near Floresville. 2+ near Cotulla, 2.5 Carrizo Springs. Nice rain. And then I also love showing you the drought report and where the rain fell according to the report. So when you see the exceptional drought, which is the worst category there is, San Antonio, Bernie, New Braunfels, Seguin, and then look at the rain right on top of it, right on top of us, up by 35 a little bit. You know, it doesn't appear, I mean, you don't need any rain in Eagle Pass, Crystal City, Carrizo Springs, all doing pretty good. Hey, Lynn, so nice. Thanks be to God. Amen. God bless you too, Juanita. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Juan, how's Laredo going to be Southwest Legacy traveling for football? Any rain? No. So you're talking about, they're not traveling tonight, probably tomorrow. No rain, Juan. Winds are going to start picking up. That's the big story tomorrow for sure. So now that we've shown you the rain, let me show you the winds. The winds are going to be coming in a little bit later, as is the sun. Sun's going to be a little on the late side too. So we'll get the cloud cover to return, but here come higher winds behind the cold front. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Look at that. Good strong wind gusts between 19 and 22 between here and New Braunfels. And then as we work our way through the afternoon and into the evening on Friday, winds will stay about the same, but then really pick up on Saturday. This is early Saturday, 7:30 a.m., and it's 26 plus, San Antonio area. You can see that orange tint or that reddish. That's going to definitely be closer to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. And we stay there. See a peak at 27. We're near 20 at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. So that's a solid nearly 12 hours of gusty winds on Saturday. No, Anthony, no rain Saturday morning near Austin. No, sir, you'll be dry. Hey, hello, Hinak. Good to see you. Cool. You're welcome, Juan. Oh, Helen, great night for football. Friday night football weather. Even tonight, there's some games on the schedule. It's going to be spectacular. It's good fall football weather, finally. The one thing it's going to be is windy. So the passing game might be a little bit hindered as we get into this Friday night football. Let's take a look at temperatures elsewhere. Nothing. Look at Del Rio is like mid-80s while everyone else slipped into the mid-70s this afternoon, and they're still at 80 tonight. And I know if you're in Del Rio, you also missed out on a lot of the rain. It really is a shame because it's going to be a little drier now for a while. Let's take a look at water vapor. This is why it still felt a little bit on the humid side. We still have some moisture mixing down, and we're going to expect that little dry pool to edge farther south, and we'll really start seeing those dew points drop. In fact, take a look as we get into the weekend. Dew points expected to go from the 60s to the 40s. So a really nice swing. That's going to be great. And then you can see it climbs pretty quickly by Tuesday, Wednesday. Next Thursday, humid again. Miguel's Home Improvement is giving free cuts to veterans. That's awesome. That's really cool of you. Loving our troops, serving those who serve our country. Hello, Nelda. Hi, Mary. Good to see y'all. So as the humidity returns, rain chances are going to be isolated, but Wednesday, Thursday, I've got a 20% chance in already. So we've got rain chances on the 7-day forecast, but it'll be a little while. It will be a little while. Things are looking good. See the rain forecast. Okay. I was looking for the 7-day rain forecast, and oh, that's the next 24 hours. So disregard that one. Let's fix this up to show us 7 days. Here's the 7-day total. Those numbers are off because this is new data, but you can already tell. It's not going to be much. That's 1/10 of an inch, under a quarter really, under a half for sure. And that's San Antonio and region wide really, all of South Texas. David says he used to date a girl who was lactose intolerant, but we had to break up. She couldn't stomach my cheesy jokes. Yeah, see? Allergies. Andrew, glad you asked. Damp weather usually does affect our allergy report, our pollen count, and that would primarily be the molds that are impacted by damp weather, up to a heavy 4,100 today, and I expect even more on Friday. So expect this number to go up a little bit tomorrow, or at least stay heavy. And then on the aquifer, expect this to go up as well tomorrow, up 0.5 to 630.4. So good news, moving in the right direction. And I think we'll see another good little jump tomorrow. Stage 2 watering rules continue. Remember, if your address ends in an 8 or a 9, you can water tomorrow. 7-11 rules in effect. That means you can water between 7 and 11 a.m. or 7 and 11 p.m. Once a week, you can turn the sprinklers on. But I'll tell you, after this good rain, 1.5 inches, you do not need to water. Do not water. Save the money. No need to water. 7-day forecast time. Hola, Penelope. ¿Cómo estás? Nice mornings. Tomorrow morning, upper 60s, 85 for the high. Doesn't appear we'll get much sun tomorrow, but the winds will pick up. And then they'll stay there. In fact, get windier on Saturday. And I wanted to go with a different word for tomorrow. Windy Saturday, but we'll call it breezy in 3, 2, there's breezy. So mostly cloudy, breezy tomorrow, mostly cloudy, windy Saturday. Sunshine's reserved for Sunday. Now, I did see some breaks in the clouds coming back from dinner tonight, but not enough to get a sunny Friday out of it. It's going to be a cloudy day tomorrow, sunny day Sunday, appropriately enough. It's called Sunday, after all. But that's going to be a chilly start. Hoodies, for sure. 57 Sunday morning. David was so excited, he ran in the rain today. He wasn't, were you singing?
I don't know what I was doing. You caught me off guard. It was wonderful.
Wonderful. So you started your run, you were saying it was dry.
Nice, just enough of a pitter patter.
Like a little light sprinkle? Yeah.
Nice and cloudy. I was about 3/4 of a mile from home. Started getting a little harder. That last half mile, I was just running through that pouring rain, like.
And it's pouring.
Running through a 1800s romance.
But you said you were 1800 romance, but you said you were embracing it. You weren't like running to get out of the rain. You just said, I'm going to enjoy this.
At some point I just enjoyed it, yeah.
I love that. That's pretty cool.
There were probably a lot of cars passing by me thinking I was crazy.
Jacob, why did Mike Tyson bite event? Why did he do it? That's a good question, Jacob. I don't know. Just eclipse next week. Yeah, I know, Hinak. I'm really praying for clear skies on the 14th. So by Thursday, you can see that we've got a slight chance of rain, cloud cover. It'll be such a bummer because we've got totality of our annular eclipse on Saturday, October 14th. Go to kens5.com and sign up to win free tickets to the Whitty. We're having a viewing party. Paul Morellis and I will be there. You can come. I mean, it's you're gonna have to pay museum price, but we are giving away tickets. And we're gonna have 20-something winners. They'll each get 4 tickets. That's pretty cool, right? So they'll get 4 tickets, and even if you enter, you get a discount pass. So it's a win-win. Go to kens5.com and come on out for the viewing party on the 14th of October. Going to get out there about 10 o'clock. The eclipse will start by about 10:23, 10:30 at the latest. You'll start seeing it begin. And then it'll be an annular, full annular, which again is a ring of fire. It won't completely blot out the sun by noontime. The illustration I always use, like this doesn't happen all the time, but I like to use, I should say, is a quarter and a nickel. So since I don't have anybody have a quarter and a nickel?
Nope, not me.
Right? We just don't carry change as much as we used to in the old days. But if you can picture, a quarter is noticeably larger than it's not quarter dime difference, but a quarter and a nickel. Nickel is obviously smaller than the quarter, but not by much. So just imagine, well, you know what? I could use these. This is a good illustration right here. Yeah. Glass case, water bottle. It'll work. So when the moon, let's pretend you're the Earth, okay? The moon is far away from the planet, okay? Here's the sun, here's the moon. As the moon comes in between us and the sun, you being us as the Earth, it doesn't, because it's farther away from the Earth, it doesn't cover the entire sun. There'll be a little bit of the sun around the center of the moon. So this will be what total annular eclipse looks like. The ring of fire. It'll be glowing around that shadow. This is perfect because it's black too, by the way. That really works out. Okay, then what happens when we get to the total solar eclipse, April 8th, 2024, 171 days removed from the annular eclipse, which, by the way, will never happen again in your lifetime or your children's lifetime, that we have totality on an annular and a solar eclipse in the same area. It's just phenomenally, astronomically rare, literally. So here's the difference. The moon's going to be closer to the Earth during the solar eclipse, so it'll be more like this, where the moon will cover the entire sun and we will go dark for a few minutes. I don't know the exact timing on that, but it'll happen during the day. It's a Monday, so make sure that you have your kids outside for this once-in-a-lifetime event. I was at a panel discussion with astronomy experts from all over the world. Australia was in the room. It was really awesome. It was at San Antonio College last week. Experts, astronomers, writers, all these great people, and we were all talking about different things with the eclipse that's coming, both of them for that matter. And someone was sharing with us that some of the districts where they were, school districts, where they were on a Monday, with it being a school day, they were a little concerned about the liability of the kids being outside during the solar eclipse. And of course, everyone in the room is like, you can't not let these kids be outside with protective eyewear watching this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Excuse me. And so these were people, almost all of the people in the room, and there was a couple hundred that came to San Antonio College for this workshop, are in the path of totality. And this one person said, in our area, I've begun a campaign called No Child Left Inside. Because they're just like, you have to have your students outside to experience this once-in-a-lifetime celestial event. It's going to be incredible. Hola, ole! No, not this Monday, Michelle. I'm talking about, if you're saying this Monday about what I'm talking about, April 8th will be the Monday of 2024 for the total solar eclipse. It's Saturday, October 14th, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, that we have the annular eclipse, and totality is right here. It's going to be really cool. Hey, Nalani, how are you? So yeah, I'm excited about that. It's going to be really cool. All right, guys, it's going to wrap things up on a beautiful Monday. Wow, way off. Thursday night. I don't know. Well, because we were saying Monday. What?
No, we weren't.
Now, David, don't let days affect you. A day's a day, right? Why would a day affect your mood?
Because when we're this close to Friday, it can only ever be this close to Friday. Can't be Monday.
Right. But isn't every day great?
Let's roll with that.
Come on, man.
Every day's
It's a
great.
great day to be alive.
Amen, brother. That's what I say. I'm not going to let the day of the week determine my peace or joy or happiness. Come on, man.
I mean, I'll be honest though, I'm happy as hell because it's my Friday. So
It is nice to have a day off. I get you.
it's,
But there's nothing wrong with, if you have a job you love, having a great day and enjoying. Kerrville ISD school is closed for the total eclipse. That's great, Nicole. See? Yeah, you're right, David. Be careful. Total eclipse of the heart. That would be the third eclipse. That would be, oh. That's hilarious. No coffee from me, ole. I did have a cup today, a little bit earlier. Good night, Diane. God bless you too. Every day is what you make of it. Right, Penelope? Amen. Thanks, I put it on my phone. Yeah, do it. It is going to be spectacular. All right, guys. Love y'all. God bless you. And I'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.